Okay, welcome to another episode. Uh, if you're a TNA Impact fan, uh, the news cannot be too good. Doomsday may finally be really here. As we all know, there's been rumors, really, for the last 2, 3 years regarding TNA and Dixie Carter. The company just can't produce enough revenue, even though they have secured a cable contract, TV contract. They just don't uh, put on shows at big arenas like WWE, and they just don't have the revenue. Uh, really, it's just losing money. It's bleeding money. We've heard so many rumors of talent not being able to get paid, being paid late. The only reason why TNA has endured and survived this long is because Dixie Carter, who owned the president of TNA, well, we all know her father is very wealthy, and he's probably been bailing her out time and time again. But now it's bound to happen. And today there's rumors that a press conference will be held to announce TNA's fate. Now, the rumors are Billy Corgan, who has been behind the scenes, he's hoping to buy the company. Forbes is reporting that TNA has been valued at $40 million, which, of course, we know that's a high number. If you have any business sense, you're not spending $40 million to buy TNA. You're going to buy it at pennies on the dollar. Even if Billy Corgan wants to buy it, and he does, he's a wrestling fan. He wants to be involved. What happens next month or the month after? It's just losing money. Running a wrestling promotion is expensive. Wrestling promotions don't last very long. They have a 10-year lifespan. You go throughout history. That's why Vince McMahon, people want to bash him for being a senile man, but he's done what nobody has done in history. Is he has run a successful major wrestling promotion for nearly 35 years. And yeah, they have their problems too, but they are in a much better financial position than all the previous failed promotions. So, of course, the hot internet rumor mill is that WWE is going to come in and swoop up TNA. As you know, they're not interested in buying TNA to keep the company running. What they are interested in is purchasing the library, meaning all the footage of TNA's history, all the wrestling matches and events, so they could broadcast it on their network, much like we saw with WCW back in 2001, and all the other promotions that WWE has bought and purchased libraries from. And of course, they'll keep a few stars they see that they think have potential, and they'll sign them to NXT. But what really started these rumors and let the cat out of the bag is TNA has their big pay-per-view scheduled for Sunday, Bound for Glory, and they don't have the money for it. They don't have the money to run the show. It's been reported that fans have called up their cable company providers, and they're being told that it's not available. That tells me that the cable company probably has a good inside scoop that it's not going to happen. It's not going to be broadcast, and they're not going to allow customers to make buys, only to have to refund the money. So that is the telltale sign that TNA will close their doors. I mean, it's nice to have a alternate company here in the states. We've seen recently this summer some entertaining stuff with the Broken Matt Hardy storyline, the Brother Nero storyline. That's been one of the hottest storylines in all of professional wrestling these last few months. So we'll see what happens, but from what I'm reading, uh, it doesn't look good, and TNA will probably make an announcement today, sometime today, September 30th, Friday, and if not today, I mean, they Saturday. They have to do something soon. A major announcement will be made. There's talks that WWE is back in, negotiating to buy it. They're probably haggling over the price and who stays, who goes, and also they want to include a no compete clause, which will prohibit Dixie Carter and or Billy Corgan from restarting a new wrestling promotion. So we'll see about that today. But if you're a TNA fan, it does not look good, and most likely they will go at it. They are out of business. And the other hot news today was regarding WWE, and it's been reported they had major backstage shakeup in management. And I'm getting this from Uprocks. We'll give credit to Nathan Birch. They report that what's her name? Lisa Foxley. Yes, Lisa Foxley, who's executive vice president of content, has been fired. She was given a 6-month trial run to oversee creative, the digital programming department, and the network programming. I'm going to explain what this all means. So basically, she was promoted and then fired. What I see from this is they tried to combine her job with 2 other positions and then realized they don't need her. And especially now at a time when WWE is not doing the best business, they probably canned her to save money. That's what I think. Because it says they could have demoted her back to her previous position, but why? Once you combine, you have a long-standing position and you combine it with 3 other jobs. Why do they need? Why did they need you back to the other position? So, and then the other shakeup involved Rob Bernstein, who was in charge of WWE's YouTube programming, which is pretty successful. They get a lot of views and a lot of fans, like myself. If you don't want to sit through 3 boring hours of Raw, you could just, after Raw, go on their YouTube channel and just click the 2, 3, 4, 5 minute segments that you want to watch. Saves me a lot of time. So anyway, Rob Bernstein, he quit. He resigned. I don't think there's anything scandalous about that. I think it probably came down to money too, or maybe they wanted him to take on Lisa's position for no without a raise. It all comes down to money, money at work, money, and then your workload. And if in any job, you don't have to be a big genius or a big insider to figure it out. It's common sense, but I could be wrong. And speaking about WWE and their and Raw, and I don't want to go too much on a rant, but oh man, Raw is almost has been almost unwatchable these last few weeks, and the ratings are reflecting it. And again, we had more WWE apologists come out this week, even before Raw went on the air, and said, "Oh, expect historical ratings this Monday because of the presidential debate." Oh my God. What is this? The first presidential debate ever competing with Raw? No. Raw is bored. It's a boring show. Like I mentioned in my previous WWE video, there's these apologists, they come up with every excuse. Like they work for the company, or they hope to work for the company. But all they're doing is just repeating what WWE's publicists and the shills put out to spin the bad publicity. The ratings don't matter. Ratings don't matter. Okay, that's why I guess TV shows get canceled every week, every season, because the ratings don't matter. Oh, well, that's because today technology is changing, and the viewer has different ways to watch the shows. Okay, so what does that mean? It's only a small, insignificant amount. So what does that mean? TV shows don't get canceled anymore. Comedy sitcoms don't get canceled. Dramas don't get canceled anymore on the major networks because the ratings don't matter. No, the ratings matter. They always matter. Yeah, they realize there's different options, and believe me, they're made available, and they count. They reflect towards the ratings. If you're a network, if you're in the business of producing a TV show on TV or cable, you are ahead of you're going to be ahead of the curve if you're worth anything. You're going to provide other means for your customers, the viewers, to view the show. And believe me, the ratings are counted. They count for the ratings that come out every Tuesday. If you DVR a show and watch it within the first 24 hours, it counts as a live view. Live streaming on your device, laptop, tablet, phone. If you stream it through your cable company, it counts as a live view. Oh my God. The ratings don't matter. And then you hear every week, oh, the Olympics are on this Monday. Oh, it's the football game. Oh, it's the basketball game. Every week is an excuse. Everything but the truth. Raw is it's a battle of attrition to sit there and watch the whole show for 3+ hours. You get over about 180 minutes of airtime, and there's about 40 minutes of in-ring action, if you're lucky. And probably 25 minutes of that 40 is meaningless. It's boring. It's hard to watch. It's got to be a tremendous show for me to sit there and watch the whole thing. The last time I watched it was right after SummerSlam when they did the brand split. I was able to watch it. It was intriguing, and I watched it again the following week. The third week, not so much. least SmackDown's a little better. It's 2 hours. The in ring action is better. They have a better roster as far as in ring workers, but some of these fans defend the WWE product like it's their own, product, like they have something invested in it. They'll blame everything and everybody except for the truth. WWE insists on pushing the wrong guy as the face of their company, Roman Reigns. He gets booed every week. Oh, don't you see the fans are starting to warm up to him? They are? Why? Because you have a couple of fans clapping the front row on the hard camera because they want to be seen? If you go back to their past pay-per-view Clash of Champions, watching Roman Reigns beat Rusev at the end. Go watch. They show quick shots of the arena. Yeah, there's people cheering, but if you notice, it's a close-up shot. It's a close-up shot. Go watch it. It's a zoomed-in close-up shot of like maybe 20, 30 seats. It's edited. If you think I'm out of my mind, go back. Go on the WWE Network, Clash of Champions. Go to the end of the Rusev Roman Reigns match, and just see what I'm talking about. Quick, short, zoomed in shots of the crowd, and who knows if those are even the live reactions. Well, you don't think they have the ability to paste in edited footage of when the crowd is cheering for their favorite for their real popular wrestler. They just don't get it, or they don't care. I always said it. They're in denial, delusional. They're in denial and they're delusional. They say, "Oh, we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep doing the same thing. We're going to keep putting Roman Reigns out there, and the fans will give in and start to like him." No, what is? I never heard that in any walk of life. You keep eating Brussels sprouts, the food you hate. Your parents, when you're little, they give you Brussels sprouts every night for dinner until you learn to like it. Does that make sense? Or you keep watching the same movie that you hate over and over until you like it. Maybe you watch a movie you hate 15, 20 times, hoping that you'll start to like it. No, that's moronic. No, the truth is they have invested so much money in Roman Reigns and so much TV time, and they've invested so much money in promoting him that now they just can't give up on him. Of course, it's admitting failure and it's a blow to the egos. But hey, what do I know? What do I? I'm just another dummy making a YouTube video talking about them. Incredible. And then you have the fans that say, "Oh, hey, you're a hater. If you don't like it, don't watch it." Well, I'm not. I'm only talking about this because I want to see the program succeed. I want to see it get better. I don't really watch that much TV. I hardly watch it. WWE is one of the few things I still watch. Got better things to do with my time, like make videos. But listen, it's almost the last few years. It's almost become more fun to talk about it than to actually watch it. I've been watching wrestling WWE for a long time, a very long time. I know I don't look it. I'm older than I look. I've been watching a long time. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. And I would love to see more. I would love to see the next something exciting, but it's not going to happen. You got a PG rating that they don't even try to come near. You saw this last week, Monday. Kofi Kingston split his forehead open against the steps at ringside. He's bleeding profusely. They went black. They turned the screen black and white so you couldn't see the blood, the color. Okay, I understand. That's nothing new. Even in the '80s, on a live on a TV show when somebody did blade and get colored, they would put the X, the censor X. Yeah, you can't show blood. Yeah, I understand. But if that was the only thing, you could live with it. At least you could imagine, say, "Oh, wow, he bled. You did see that blood, right? You saw the blood. You saw the blood, because you know he is bleeding." But listen to the script, the way the wrestlers talk, the performers talk, the exchange of dialogue. It's terrible. Who 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 sits there and listens to that and goes, "Wow, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, ha, ha." Yeah, I'm sorry. There are a few who laugh at the stupid joke because there's nothing to laugh. There's nothing good to laugh about, so they force themselves to laugh. They've convinced themselves to laugh at the New Day. They think the New Day is funny. Chris Jericho's funny. So he most of the time he's funny. He could be funny. Unreal. I watched Raw this Monday. Seth Rollins. He tells Stephanie, I know after Clash of Champions, you left and got in the limo with Triple H. I saw it. She's married to him. Everybody knows that. They're married, husband and wife. Were they going to take separate limos home? And this whole angle is stupid. See, this is what I'm talking about. That Stephanie tells Seth Rollins that she didn't know nothing about it. Nothing about that she didn't know that Triple H was going to interfere in the match and screw over Roman Reigns and Rollins and hand the title, the Universal title, to Kevin Owens. Okay, she didn't know maybe that night, kayfabe storyline wise. But don't you think after the show ended, you don't think they went home and talked about it, and Triple H told her everything? You don't a husband and wife who work together? You don't think that they know that Stephanie knows the inside scoop? Of course she does, and they're just playing it up. It's so stupid. I swear I didn't know anything that Hunter was doing. I don't know nothing. He's your husband. Oh my god! And then the so many people were pissed off with the Cesaro and Sheamus best of seven. The seventh and final match ended in a draw because the doctors and medical staff deemed both wrestlers unfit to continue. Oh my god! So basically, you spent a month being invested in this in their series, the best of seven series, for a tie. What sports? What major sport that has best of seven series, playoff series, does it end with a tie? At least, okay, it might have a draw, a Clash of Champions, and then have a rematch of the seventh match on Raw the next night. Or you could even, if you want to keep milking it, have hold it off until the next pay-per-view. It's because there's other streaming devices, there's tablets, there's other ways to watch the product. That's why the ratings down. Yeah, okay. Anyway, listen, I'm disgusted. If you're watching this, thank you as always. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope we're, we're going in the right direction. I'm going in the right direction. I enjoy making these videos for myself and for you guys. I know a lot of broadcasters go, I make it all for you. No, I enjoy making them. I like talking about it. It's fun. It's almost like a therapy session. But if you are watching, thank you. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, and I will keep making as many videos as possible, and I will make more this coming weekend. Thank you, and have a safe day. Goodbye.